it's Mary Beth from MBGray Designs. Welcome back to my channel. Very happy you are here today. So today we are making this tray. I've made it before. I think I made it around Easter time with a cute bunny. It was really cute. This tray, so I've only done it once. This mold came from Eye Candy. It's a very nice quality mold. I'll make sure, and well, my discount codes are listed in the description box, and I do have one for Eye Candy. So they've got some nice molds. Anyway, so that's what this scallop tray, that's where it came from. I got these turtle UV DTF stickers. They're so pretty. I got a whole package of them. I'll list them. Also, I got them off of Amazon. I'll list them in the description box. And they kind of have a watercolor background, really pretty. So we're making a summer tray now, just with a sea turtle theme, basically. So this is going to go on our tray. But first, what we're going to do with this tray, the way we're going to start this, is we are going to use this beautiful blue, what is this, crushed glass, and we're going to mix it with some resin, and we're going to just go around the scalloped edge. That'll be the first part, okay? And we'll let that, it doesn't have to fully cure, but we'll let it sit up for a little while. Then for the resin, for the most of the tray, we're going to be using 4 colors, and I'm hoping I picked out some good ones. So I got white, because I think white, we're going to pour everything in the middle and just hopefully get a really pretty, I don't know, effect with the resin. So we're going to use some white paste by Let's Resin. We're going to use by Dianka Pours Blue Mist, Bahava Blue. So these two blues together will look good. And then we're going to use Slate Blue. And the reason I chose Slate Blue, it has a blue tint to it, but I think it'll kind of bring out kind of this grayish look from the turtle, you know, right around here. I think that'll look good. So these 3 colors with white for the main part of the tray, but we'll get to that later. The first part is we're just going to mix up enough resin to go around the scallop edge with our crushed glass. So I'm going to be using just regular Let's Resin 1:1. I'm not going to use, you could use fast cure if you'd like, but for this I'm just going to, I'll just wait and let it kind of thicken up. I have a bunch of other things I'm finishing off anyway. So going to use this. I'm guessing how many ounces. I probably only need to do a few ounces. And then once you add this, it kind of gives it volume anyway. You know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm probably going to only mix up a few ounces. I'll probably mix up 4 ounces, but that may or may not be too much. I don't know. So let me get this mixed, and then we'll be back to add the crushed glass. Okay, so I got my resin ready. I put it through the bubble remover. I don't know why. Sometimes when I use the mini mixer, I don't know, my resin, it just doesn't seem clear. And I know I mixed 2 ounces of each, and I know that I stirred it really good, so it's all incorporated. I don't know. It just doesn't look real clear. I'm not, hopefully it'll cure okay. We're going to be filling it with this anyway. So you know what? That's probably going to be too much. I'm wondering if I should put, let me get a cup, a smaller cup. Let's do this. Because we may not need all of it. I don't know. Let's put some in here. Let's just start small, I guess. So now we're going to put the crushed glass. Come on. There we go. In here. And I am going to put quite a bit. I don't really want to see the resin, if that makes sense. We just want to fill this up with crushed glass so that we fill the scallops up, you know, or the edging, whatever, of the scallop dish. I think you know what I'm talking about. You'll see. So let's mix this around and kind of see where we're at. Let me get a different, let's just get a smaller stick here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need more. I'll show you. So, and by the way, I've noticed I used this last night on a different project. It'll turn the resin blue, which is pretty. Like it's almost like some of the ink or something on the glass. I don't know what it is. But yeah, we can see a lot of the clear in there, so we need to put more. I don't like the container this came in. I kind of wish it would have come in like a little jar. I just need to get some little jars probably. like empty little jars, you know. I should save some of my mica jars or something, you know, like if they're empty. I need to do that. That's a great idea. Like when you empty a mica jar, just save it and you can put little tidbits in there. Huh, I need to do that. Anyway, I'm sidetracking. Okay, I have a story to tell you. So it's story time while we're mixing this up, okay? Because I'm just going to keep going until it's all crushed glass for the most part. Anyway, so it is Saturday right now, May 16th. So yesterday was Friday. Last night I was down here in my art studio filming. I don't even remember what I was filming, but I was filming, working on projects, etc., etc. And it was late. I like to work late on Friday nights. I'm kind of a night owl anyway. So I think I shut down everything probably around 12:30, and I went to bed about 1:30. Okay? No big deal. This morning, I hear this super loud, that's getting closer. I hear this super loud pecking, like loud, on my house. Not on a tree, but on my house. You guys, it was a woodpecker pecking away at my house. Woke me up. Like it was so loud. That's how I woke up this morning at 6:30. Thank you, little Mr. Woodpecker. 6:30 in the morning when I didn't go to bed till like 1:30. So I'm a little tired. Yeah, a woodpecker on my house. Can't you stick to the trees, Mr. Woodpecker? This is looking pretty good. I am going to do even a little bit more, but you can see the consistency. I want it very thick with the crushed glass. So yeah, we've got a woodpecker hanging out. And he probably was pecking away at my house for a good 10 minutes, maybe? Something like that. I think that's going to be good. I'm going to close this up before I spill everything. Yeah, so that was fun. That was a great way to wake up. It scared me. It was loud. It was really loud. Let me know if you've ever had a woodpecker pecking on your house. I live in the Midwest, so I don't know if woodpeckers are everywhere, or I don't know much about birds. Okay, this looks good. There you go. You can see the consistency. I mean, I can see a little bit of the resin, but it should be okay. I got crushed glass everywhere. All right, let's move I don't want crushed glass under my mold. I'll have to clean that up. All right, so let's spray around the scallop edge here. Hopefully I'm in frame. Let me make sure. I hope I'm in frame. Okay. Trying to think of the easiest way. You know what? I wonder if I should pour it. Let me see. Let me get it off here first. If I kind of go like this, will it pour? I mean, I can clean up if it gets on the top part. I'm just going to go around. And I only want to, it's like halfway because I just want to fill it to the top of the middle scallop, not all the way to the top because it'll overflow onto the middle part. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I'll show you here in a moment when I am done what I'm talking about. This mold is really pretty. It's a really pretty tray. I think it's 8 inches if I remember correctly. Okay. See, I got quite a bit of resin over there, not as much glass. Let me put some more in here. I probably should have put a little bit more crushed glass in my mixture, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, I definitely am going to have a lot of resin left over. That's okay. Maybe we make a turtle since we're kind of, the theme is turtle theme today. Okay, let's just kind of go around here. Figure out where we need it. Come on. Pour out. I may have to kind of scoop it in certain areas. It feels like it's super thick now. So this is the scallop on the inside. It's lower than this scallop on the outside. So I only want to fill it up to even to that is what I was trying to explain. And I don't know that I explained it very well. I'm just going to scoop in where I feel like I could use a little bit more crushed glass. So I'm just kind of going around doing that. And I'll clean the top because I'm kind of spilling a little bit here and there, just fine. I think this is going to be pretty. Get in there. Some more right there. I'm at a weird angle right now, so. Okay. So what is everybody working on this weekend? What are your plans? Are you crafting? Are you doing resin projects or some other type of projects? I always am curious. And I'm always curious where you're watching from. So let me know. Let me know where you're watching me from. I would love to know. That's what's so great about this, you know, about YouTube and building a community. You get to meet so many people from all over the world. It's quite fascinating. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Let me just set this aside and clean this little stick off here. Definitely, I'm going to go around and let me get my little scrapery thing, scraper thingamajigger. And just kind of, and then once this is, you know, not necessarily all the way cured, but sticky enough where it's not going to do much, we can fill the, you know, the rest of the tray up with our beautiful colors, which, by the way, I made a change in the plan. So let me show you. Give me 2 seconds to kind of finish going around here, and I may have to take tape when this is more cured if I don't get all this and just kind of clean it out. But I think we did pretty good. Okay, so, oh, and by the way, we need to pour a turtle. Let's see, what do I got? I got about 2.5 ounces. I need to figure something out. One of these, so we're using the white paste, and then we're using those 3 mica colors that I showed you. I'm going to use, I think, Lagoon. So we're going to have alcohol ink, paste, and mica powder. So there's 5 colors that we're going to pour into here. So that was the only difference. I just wanted to also do alcohol ink. Okay, let me see if I can slide this a little bit. I don't think I can. It's pretty much stuck on my silicone, so I'm going to leave it in place. But I've got this. I think it takes close to 3 ounces. You know what? I haven't poured this in mica. I've only done it in, and it looks great in alcohol ink, not going to lie. But should we see what it looks like in some mica? I mean, why not? Just for fun. Let's do that. Let me get a different stick here. We'll put some mica in our 2.5 ounces of resin. So this only took 1.5 ounces of resin with all that crushed glass to fill it up to where it needed to be. So I need to kind of remember that for next time. All right, let me gently stir this. Oh, my stick has resin all over it. Just gently stirring in the mica powder so that it's all mixed. I do prefer to, you know, dissolve my mica powder in alcohol first, but I didn't do that this time. That's okay. And I probably have bubbles, but we'll do the best we can. Sorry, I'm just going around getting this mica powder stirred in. Look at that Bahava blue. It's so pretty. I don't want to spill anything on my mold, so let me just kind of move back here for a moment. Okay, let me get my stick removed, and then we'll pour the turtle. I don't know if I have enough, but we're going to see. I might be a little short. resin all over this stick. Give me a second to get it off my gloves. I can't stand having anything on my gloves. I always say it's probably the wrong craft for me to be doing, but I don't care. I love it. All right, let's spray. Let's see. Hopefully you can, wondering if I should put it, yeah, maybe you can see it right there. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, we're going to pour this in our turtle. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. It's just going to be a blue turtle. I'm going to kind of squeeze around. I think I'm going to take a dotting tool and just kind of go around our turtle a little bit. Here, there's a lot of details in this turtle with all the gems, you know. So I kind of want to go around here, see if we can take care of any bubbles. Fishing for bubbles. Not really seeing much. So that's good. All right. Let's finish pouring. Oh, actually there are bubbles coming up, which is good. Let's get those bubbles up because like I said, my resin just seemed off today. Definitely. I can see quite a few bubbles coming up. That's okay. All right. I think we are going to have enough. Maybe it does take 2 ounces, not 3, to fill him up. Okay, perfect. There we go. Yeah. Let me I'll clean the edges around him off. And yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I got so much finishing work to do, you guys, on different videos I'm working on for you. So I'm going to work on all that while this starts to cure and get thickened up and sticky and whatever, just enough so then we can pour the top part. So we will be back in a little bit. Okay, so the tray, let me show you the tray really quick while I'm mixing up the resin. Get some of this stuff out of the way. So the tray is looking good. It's not 100% cured. I did get some bubbles up here that I didn't see because I let it sit for a couple hours and then I did put some heat on it. It's actually pretty cured. So unfortunately, but this will be the bottom and then we're going to cover that anyways with resin. So I think we're fine. So I took some tape. There were just a few little drops of resin like on the scallop, you know, on the inside part. So I got that off. I got everything cleaned, I think. So I think we're good there. I'm just going to slide this over. I need to put that on a paper towel. And now we are ready to dissolve our mica powders. So I have 3 mica powders we're going to dissolve. The Bahava Blue, the Slate Blue, and the Blue Mist. And then we're going to use white pigment paste, and I'm also going to use Lagoon by Octopus alcohol ink. So 5 different colors, 1 paste, 3 micas, and 1 alcohol ink. What I've decided to do, so you kind of get a bonus. Are you ready for your bonus? I decided I'm mixing up 16 ounces. I want to say it takes 8 to fill up the scallop tray. So I want to do like a bowl or something, or another tray or something with the colors. So I'll pick something else that we'll do. Yeah, so that'll be fun. Like, these colors are so beautiful. I might as well mix up enough resin that we can do 2 things, not just the 1 tray. Plus I have more of those turtle stickers. So yeah, we'll make kind of a little set of something, I guess. How exciting. Then we've got 1 more to put in here. The Blue Mist, which is really pretty, as you can see. I have been so busy today. Today is Saturday. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. It's May 16th. I try to stay about a week ahead scheduled with videos on YouTube, you know, because I work full time. So I gotta stay ahead, or I wouldn't be able to put a video out every day, you know what I mean? That's what I try to do. Well, I have tons of videos filmed, and I'm in the process. So I film multiple videos at once, and I'm in the process of editing and blah, blah, blah. And I realized this morning I only had my today's video and tomorrow's video up on YouTube ready to go. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I've already edited like 4 more videos. So I'm good, I think, through like next Wednesday or Thursday or something like that. And I'm working on some other videos. So by tonight, I'll be like a week ahead. Gosh, I've been busy. I've been busy. So all I did was I added a little bit of 99.9% alcohol to dissolve the mica powder. That's it. And now it's ready for when I'm ready to put the resin in there. So I'll also put the alcohol ink in my, you know, when I get my resin poured in my cup, and same with the white epoxy paste, pigment paste. And then I'm going to run all of this through my bubble remover, which is going to take a while. Each cycle is 10 minutes. It can only fit 3 cups. So I'm going to have to do 2 cycles, obviously. So when that's all said and done, we will be back to pour our tray and then a bowl or something else. Okay, we've got all our resin ready. So here is the white paste, and here's that Lagoon alcohol ink. Oh gosh, I have so much going on. Here's Bahava Blue, here's Blue Mist, and this one finally is Slate Blue. So I think the way, and again, I'm hoping I have enough. I don't know if I'll have enough, but I pulled this bowl out because I really want to do 2. That's why I made 16 ounces, because I think it takes around 8, but we're going to see. So, what color should we start with? Oh boy, decisions. We will start with Bahava Blue. Oh, let's first spray it. I hope this turns out. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go down the center. So we'll start with Bahava Blue. I think I want to do white. Man, is my table not... Do white next. And then we're going to do Slate. I hope I remember this order. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, but... And then this Blue Mist, which is beautiful. And then our Lagoon. Oh, pretty. Look at that alcohol ink in there. That looks good. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Bahava Blue. Yay. And then what did I do? White? I don't know. You guys are probably saying, Mary Beth, it's this color, this color. I'm trying. We'll see. It's okay if it's not exactly the same, but I think I got it the right order. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. The alcohol ink. I need a new paper towel. I'm going to let this settle for just a moment. I think I'm going to take a dotting tool. Not that one. Or my bubble wand. Maybe I'll do my bubble wand. And just kind of go around our edges here. All these scallops. Look at these colors. What do you think of the choice, the color choice? I hope you like it. Okay, so we went around. Oh, there's a bubble. Okay, we got a bubble. We were fishing. We found one. Okay. All right. I ended with the alcohol. Okay, so Bahava. I think we're very close to filling this. So we'll do a little bit more of that. Some more white. Look at this. I mean, I wish that was the front. That is so cool looking. What did I do next? I think the slate. I'm trying to get down to eye level, kind of see where I'm at. We're getting really close. And then this. Sorry, I'm really looking at it. And probably just a little bit more of this. And I think we are good. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. I think we're good. I don't know. Sometimes I have a hard time telling. That looks amazing. What do you think? You know, it maybe could use a little more. It's hard for me to tell sometimes. But no, I think we're good. I think we're going to leave it. So what do we have left? We've got, there's an ounce. There's 1 ounce. There's 2 ounces. So there's 3, 4.5, 6.5, 8. So that's right. I got 8 ounces left. And I thought it was 8 ounces to do that. So I don't know. I'm going to see if we can do this bowl. It might take a lot more. I have no idea. But we're going to try it. So let me get my resin moved out of the way here. And let's slide our beautiful tray over. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing, I think. And let's get this mold. And then let's go ahead. So this is like a bowl that has kind of this funky edging to it. So we need to spray down in the edges here. Okay. And I'm going to actually work that alcohol down in there. Just make sure it's all the way down. Okay, here we go. All right, what do we want to start with? I think we'll start with this blue this time. We're just going to do the same thing as far as going down the middle. Do some slate blue. I don't know if we're going to, if 8 ounces will be, it doesn't feel like I have 8 ounces. My phone is kind of crooked, sorry about that. But I do, I counted it. It's just, it's in so many cups, you know? Do some alcohol ink. We don't have as much of the alcohol ink. Some of the, I guess I didn't pour evenly, you know what I mean? But that's okay. Oh, that's so pretty. I love watching the resin. It's just so cool looking, you know? That slate blue is really sparkly. Very pretty. I'm leaning. I don't know. We're just going for it. Where am I at? Oh, yeah, it's over halfway. I'm going to pick it up and kind of, I don't want to ruin the pattern, but I'm kind of squeezing the tips of the weird scallop thing. Okay, I don't know where I'm at on which color goes where, so we're just gonna go for it. I better get my spatula. Where's my spatula? I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. We're gonna see. I mean, this is just for fun, right? It's okay. It'll be fine. I got to keep telling myself. I'm telling myself that. There's some bubbles in there. Okay, let's do, I don't know, slate next. I'm sitting here thinking, well, if I don't have enough, am I mixing up more resin? And you know me, the answer is more than likely yes, because you know I'm going to want to demold it. I don't know. I need a break. I've been working so hard today on all my stuff. Okay. We're supposed to get, my mom was telling me that we're supposed to get storms tonight. I just hope they're not bad. But she said like a chance for hail and tornadoes and all kinds of crazy stuff. So hopefully not. Hopefully not. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Pray that we, you know, we can use the rain for sure. But I just don't want all the craziness. No crazy storms, please. And thank you. Okay, there's the Bahava blue. Where are we at? Oh, golly, we're almost full. This is amazing. I think we're going to have enough. Let's put the white in. How lucky am I if this is also 8 ounces, which I think it might be. I know my spatula had blue on it, but oh well, I think it's fine. We'll have a little bit of marble in there in the white. My resin's getting thick. Definitely getting thick. And then we have one more to scrape out, the alcohol ink. See if we can fit that in there. Oh yeah, it's so thick. Oh, are we excited to demold both of these? How exciting. You guys don't have to wait very long. But for me, it's a wait. You know. That's okay. I'll take a break, do some more editing. I got some more finishing work on some other videos I'm working on for you. So I've got plenty to do. That is for certain. All right. Now, we are not domed. Could it use one-ish, maybe even 2 more ounces? Probably. It's the bottom. It just means it's not. Oh, now I got to debate. I might just mix up some clear and add it to the bottom. I might do that. Just a couple ounces, if it even would take a couple ounces. I mean, that's how close we are. I don't know. I'm wondering... I've only poured this bowl one time, and I used abalone shells. So I've never just poured it like I'm doing right now with just regular, just resin and no inclusions. So I'm really wondering about under here and bubbles. You know what I mean? I really don't, I don't want bubbles. So I don't know. Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to think about it. I might mix up a couple ounces of clear and just either add the Lagoon alcohol ink to it and pour it in, or just do clear. I don't even know if it needs it, to be honest with you. So I'm debating, but one way or another, we will be demolding this as well. So we will be back for demold. Okay, we are ready to demold. The tray and the bowl, they're still pretty warm. And so is the butterfly. The butterfly still feels kind of soft. The turtle feels good. Let's open up the turtle. Let's start with the turtle. And I just did the one color. I've never done it in mica. So yeah, it still is shiny and turns out nice. What do you think? It still looks good. There are no bubbles in this turtle. That is quite amazing. Huh. Okay. Loving that. Loving that turtle. Okay, this is still very soft. There's micro bubbles. I can see them on the back. I think oh my gosh, there's lots of micro bubbles in this. Let's see if I can get this out without breaking a wing off, which I've done before. There we go. The front looks good. So there's the front, but lots of micro bubbles on the back. Just full of them. That's a bummer. But the front looks good. I don't see any on the front. Very pretty. That color is gorgeous. Okay, let's start with the bowl. I never did fill up anymore. I just left it. I think hopefully it's, yeah, it should be. Oh man, I got a big bubble right there. Dang it. And another one. I went around underneath. There's a little one. Oh my gosh, there's a whole patch of big ones. Oh my gosh. You guys, this is horrible. This is a fail. I mean, I can fill it with you. All right, let's open it up. I gotta first get it kind of close to me and see if I can get this out. It's still really soft. Give me a minute to get it started. Oh, I'm so bummed. So bummed. I should have worked harder on that area underneath. Oh man, that is such a bummer. It's on the bottom. Sorry, this thing is really not cooperating. So maybe we'll be lucky and it won't be noticeable. And I can just fill it with UV resin and call it good, is what I'm hoping. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't get this. Hold on a second. This is ridiculous. I can't get, it's like completely stuck. I can't get the thing out. It's still so bendy. Okay, we're getting, oh my God, I don't want to break it. I got to get this part out. It's not coming out. Oh, good gravy. That was not easy to unmold. Like I said, I've only done this one time, and it was with abalone shells, and it turned out really nice. I don't remember bubbles and all that. Anyway, okay, let's take a closer look. So it looks good on the inside. I'm not seeing any bubbles. It looks pretty. Ooh, look at, like, I don't know if you can see, but on the inside, the colors going up the sides, and then this, it's really soft, you guys. It still has a lot of curing to do. And the colors on the sides look really, really good. And yeah, it's on the bottom. I think if I fill them with UV resin, we'll be okay. But yeah, you got to be careful with this one and really work that area and make sure you spray alcohol and all that. But I'll fill those up with UV resin. So yeah, I'm going to let this sit. It needs to cure some more. So, but there it is. I think it's beautiful though, other than the holes from the bubbles. But what do you think? The colors are beautiful. All right, let's take a look now at the tray. Oh gosh, I hope it turned out. And remember, we had the crushed crushed glass. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. Ooh, okay. Kind of not what I was expecting. I really like this side. Oh man. But I'm loving the crushed glass. So this hopefully will look good in the middle. That's not what I was expecting. I guess it's because I just went and poured in the middle, you know, but I thought it would have moved around more underneath, you know what I mean? Gosh, because look at how pretty that is. This side is amazing. Like, this would have looked so good. But we got to work with what we got to work with. I love the scallop. It turned out amazing. And there's no bubbles. I'm not seeing any bubbles, so we're good there. Okay, so once we get this on, maybe I'll be better with it. I'm just going to cut around the turtle. Okay. We're going to put him right in the middle. I'm going to move the bowl out of the way. Okay, so with these UV DTF stickers, there's a backing and a front. So it's kind of like putting a Cricut transfer on. So you're going to pull the backing off, and then very carefully kind of make sure it's centered or wherever you want it. Set it down and just rub it down. Really good. I have some bubbles, but we'll deal with those. We can poke a hole in those and get those out. Okay. I probably should have waited till it cooled down a little bit more. This has happened to me before and I already forgot. The UV DTF stickers do not like it when it's warm, and this is still warm. So they make it kind of sticky. We're going to put a top coat anyway, but yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so I do see a couple bubbles in here that we just want to kind of poke out. We won't see the fact that I poked them out like this. We're going to put a top coat on. So just poke a hole. I'm kind of looking at it from different angles. Let's see if I got them all. There's quite a few little ones. Usually I do pretty good. I wonder if it's because it was warm. Yeah, I forgot about that. You want to let your piece cool down before you do this part. Man, and this just happened to me. I think when I was doing the turtle coasters, I was also with turtles. Okay. One more right here. There we go. All right. So we're going to do, I was thinking of putting one in here too. So let me think about that, because then, they kind of go together, because that means I would want to do a top coat inside here. But I think I want to fix these first. I mean, I guess I could fix them later, either way. But I got to go pick out a sticker. So let me get more organized, and we'll be back with some resin. I'll probably use my actual top coat resin to do this. Okay, so it's actually the next day because it was late last night. So these are now cured and not so soft, which makes it and totally cooled off. But before mixing up the top coat, I did decide, because I think it'd be like a cute set, the bowl and the tray, they go so well together. So I am going to put this turtle down in here. So I thought I would bring you back real quick. And now it's completely cooled down, so it should be easier and work a little bit better. So you don't have to cut, but just to make it fit better, it's just easier if I cut the sticker. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to stand up So I can just kind of look straight down. You know, I want to try to get this as centered as I can. There we go. Nice. I typically hold on to the clear if there's a spot to hold on to, because then you can easily pull it up. So see, I still have a hold on it. It's so much easier. Here we go. Perfect. There we go. Look at that. Okay. Let me, oh, there's a big bubble though. I do see a big bubble that I got in here. Darn it, darn it. That's okay. You won't see it. We're gonna slice it. Let the air out of it. Okay. I think that was the only one though that was kind of a big deal. There we go. All right. I didn't do the best. I think I might have sliced a little bit of the sticker off. Oh, well, it'll be fine. Okay, now I'm going to get my resin ready and we'll be back. Okay, so this is tabletop. I mixed it for 6 minutes on my stand mixer, and then I did another minute or so just really scraping the sides and everything by hand. I'm going to take a very, very little bit of crushed crystal. That's it. Put that in there. I don't put this through the bubble remover because it doesn't do well in a bubble remover. I think it does good in a vacuum chamber, obviously. But we're just doing a very thin layer. We should be able to get the bubbles out. So I'm not super concerned about it because there's a lot of bubbles in here. But it'll be okay. I promise. Well, I shouldn't promise. I think it'll be okay. Okay. Get this mixed around. You can see there's some crushed crystal. I don't know if you can tell, but there is definitely some crushed crystal in there. Not too much, just a very little bit, just to give it some shimmer. Okay. All right, let's get to top coating. So, I think I do need to put some paper towel so I can slide this over when I'm done with it, just so you guys can see better. Let me do this real quick here. I'm definitely not, I won't put it on a heat mat or anything like that. I'm just gonna let it naturally cure. All right, I think we're ready. Okay, let's go. So I'm just going to start in the center. That should be good, I think. I don't know. We're going to see. Oh, you might need more, but what I like to do, you can take your heat gun also and just, which I'll probably do because that'll pop bubbles also. But I like to get it started. I just kind of roll it. We got all these scallops to go into. I just like to start rolling the resin, getting it spread out. But again, I will eventually pull my heat gun out and that'll make it go also. And we'll also get rid of the bubbles.
What a wasted time. Should have been here on the outside, read the signs. Used to call you mine. Gave it my best, but I don't need one more try. 'Cause, baby, I'm all out of hope. Could I find it when I go? Think we're only here to stay alive now. Funny, we ran out of kick. nothing on me. We won't be the same. Don't you call me up, 'cause we badly need this change. Maybe I'm all out of hope.
Okay, perfect. What do you think? All right. Well, we'll let these cure up. I'm going to have to find something to do. I have 2.5 ounces left. So I will probably do that off camera. And then we will be back for the final reveal. Hi, everyone. We are back for the final reveal. Real quick, with the extra top coat, I did these little turtles. I just put some, I think it was Lagoon. I'm pretty sure this is what I put in there as alcohol ink. And I just made them all into little magnets. So just cute little turtles, as you can see. They're super cute. All I did was take a silver pen and outline kind of their shell. That's it. So those are cute, right? So I got a bunch of little magnets here. And then this is our turtle. Look at how good our turtle turned out in mica. I didn't know how it would, oh, I got paper towel in there, how it would react, but it did really good. And I just put the diamond rhinestones on all the little open gemmy spots, you know, all the way around. So I thought that looked cute. And then the butterfly, of course, it was really, really thick. The back is terrible. God, I got paper towel on me. I got micro bubbles all over. I mean, I'll probably put a magnet on it, but you know, whatever. It's just a little butterfly. There you go. And then, can you believe it? After the top coat was done, which they turned out great, I did not do anything with these pieces because I think they're beautiful. So our tray, I did sand and I put Resin Restore, but this one was domed nicely. It worked out real well. So this tray is beautiful. This one, we had the issue with those bubbles. So I went through and I filled them all with UV resin, so it's very smooth, and I also sanded this or whatever, so it's all fine on the bottom. It's just a bummer that I had those, you know, but the sides look amazing. The inside looks good, and yeah, so there is our tray and our bowl, and of course our turtle and our butterfly, and then the little turtles, little magnets. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the colors, the process. Sorry, my camera cut off. So sorry. Anyways, hope you enjoyed everything. Thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to check out the description box for all kinds of information, including discount codes. Yeah, take advantage of those. If I were you, I would take advantage of those. That would be great. And my email is also listed. And yeah, thank you so much for your time. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Bye.
Say something like you love me and make my day, like you always do, like you always do.